It's DC time! Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today we're going to have a look at the amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn figure, which is, from what I can tell, mostly based on the new 52 design, where she has the red and black hair, and a little bit more of a skimpy outfit, which a lot of people are like, I kind of like the design, so that's why I picked her up. Also been a big fan of the amazing Yamaguchi, the super articulated stuff they've been putting out. But before I even do, like, you've been addressing this, some people have been addressing this. Amazing Yamaguchi, you don't close your boxes. What the hell is up with that? Actually, let me do this one a little bit different, because there's tons of detail inside of the box. And I want to show you that real quick. Live unbox? No, I'm not gonna take it out of the box, but yeah. There's like symbols on the side, and you have all of this cool stuff in the back of the box. Really a treat for all the people who want to display it in the box. You can still see that. So let's have a look at the figure. Now, my throat's kind of hurting, so I don't know how this will go. She stands at about 14 centimeters to the top of her head, which means we're going up to 5.3, 5.4 inches tall overall. Look and detail. Face sculpt. Now we have the one thing straight up. You have the rotating eye feature, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I mean, all the amazing Yamaguchi had one of those. And I usually use the face sculpt where you didn't have rotating eyes, because it stands out weirdly. Now she has crazy big eyes, and that kind of fits the crazy nature of the figure. But actually, let me show you how this works. You have these little holes in the back of the eyes, and you have a little piece to rotate that around. It actually works fine, and the eyes are fairly stiff in there, so it's not like it's flimsy. It's not like it's gonna rotate out of the pose you choose. But overall, the face sculpt looks great. Paint job on it is actually very good. I like that the eyes are a little bit more glossy. I mean, it's eyes, they should be more glossy, in a nice contrast to the pale skin tone. Also, she has the little bit of blue over her eyes. And then you got the hair sculpt with the red and black. Very nicely molded. Paint job overall is clean, I can tell you that already. Not only on the hair, but on the rest of the figure. Has the choker, which is soft-ish and not connected anywhere, so it is floaty. You can spin that around however you want. Then shoulder pads, you got the red star on this side and this on the other side. It's a little bit shiny because it's supposed to be metal. I would have liked it was more metallic. And that's the thing, on the box, again, the outfit looked kind of more metallic, but it is shiny. Now, it makes sense how this would be a little bit of spandex, so it's shiny. In her top and hot pants. Belt also floaty, soft plastic. It is on there pretty tightly, and it is good to cover up the gaps. Now that's one thing I want to address, because the torso, they could have molded it a little bit more further down. You really have to play around with the belt to cover up those little problems. Soft pants is soft plastic, hot pants is soft plastic, soft pants, okay. Then we got shoulder pads, elbow pads, and the little backpack over here. Got the fists, which that's the one thing that's a little bit uncleanly painted. It's nothing to get super mad about, but it is there. And that's really like pretty much the biggest blemish I have, biggest issue I have with the paint job as I go down to her stockings. Also, that one is nicely painted. Got like a less shiny tone on that, so that makes sense. Knee pads, same as the shoulder pads, and down to the boots, which also are nicely painted, so I don't really have any trouble with that. However, they put the DC trademark stuff on the boot. Why? Why not under the boot? I mean, it's clearly red over there. Could have put it over there, but no. Weird stuff. Also, by the way, as you can tell, she's pretty thick. So the fan service is strong of this one. Now for the articulation, I feel like Amazing Yamaguchi is playing it a little bit more safe. So they make the figure look cleaner, but the it's still well articulated, but not as super articulated as I'm used to. Got the ball hinges in the hair, so you can move that up and down. Rotate all around. It's kind of stiff, so let me go slowly to not break it off. Got two balls in the head. Actually, can I take this off? There you go. Got one in the neck and a long pack in between. So as such, you can wriggle the ball pack, which is in the neck, all the way up. So she has like a big giraffe neck. Obviously that doesn't look good, but you can I would just want to show you how much you can play around with it. This would be more normal, but overall, tilt side to side, goes all the way around. Well, this is more than neck articulation. Goes forward and to the back a lot. Well, forward movement is not the greatest. Let me see if I can move that up like that. And she has giraffe neck again. But you get more forward motion. Overall, like I'm saying, you can play around it. Got a ball hinge in the neck, which is sticking out. Problem is to really rotate that in the right position, but combine these two and you get some super nice posability for your head and neck. Also does tilt side to side. And then you got shoulder articulation, ball hinge in the chest area. And it just packed in actually. So you don't even have any backward or forward motion, and it is a little bit blocked by the shoulder pad. Rotates all the way around. You have also a swivel in the bicep due to the nature that it's just packed in there. Is there another ball in there? Actually, I can't really tell. You can't really wriggle it around, so I'm guessing not. And there's also a little bit of paint issues. Actually, the more I look at it, there's like a little bit over there and a little bit over here, but as I'm saying, it's not the biggest issue. Big ball hinge in the elbow, goes all the way up, rotation in it. Then for the fist area, it's pretty blocked over there, but there's a very, very small ball hinge, goes forward to the back, swivel all the way around. And chest area, got nothing up here, lower torso well beneath her top. You can bring that forward to the back. Doesn't leave any gaps, so I'm pretty happy with that. It does tilt side to side, but it doesn't really swivel. So you can get a little bit out of it and you hear the noise, so I don't want to force it too much. Lower part, as I mentioned before, does leave some gaps. Does go forward, does go to the back, does tilt side to side, and does go all the way around. It's pushing down on the hard pants, and it's kind of annoying to reconnect that, to really fit that in there. I'm not gonna do that on camera because it's fiddly. Then for the legs, goes up for some super high kicks, goes out to the side, actually not that much, and moves to the back. Also have some rotation on it because it's just on a ball pad. Can you move anything up and down here? No. Now for the stockings, also can rotate those around, but I think, yeah, they're probably on ball joints, so you do have some more in there, which is kind of wonky, but hey, more articulation is pretty neat. Then you have a big ball hinge in the knees, goes up all the way. Knee pad, they put the knee pad under the knees. As such, it looks bad. It looks really bad. And actually is that like two? It's actually two ball. Wow. Two ball joints and a ball pack. That's just weird. And I feel like a little bit excessive. It's a weird Revoltech stuff. Then you got the foot, goes up, down, is on a ball hinge, rotates side to side a lot, and finally a toe hinge to round off your articulation. Now for accessories, you have a pretty decent selection of stuff. First and foremost, the faces. You got one smiling face and one like kind of crazy face, obviously, as you can tell. They all have the feature where they, the rotating eye feature. Overall, they look cool, but yeah, the rotating eye feature, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Also, you got a base. Let me just get that out of the way. Can take the claw off, just pack it into the back, Figma style, or you can have the claw as a trigger art style. You can choose. Then you got the hammer, her trademark wooden hammer, with this nicely painted, nicely molded. It looks cartoony, and I dig it. You have a hole in there for an energy effect, which I will show you in just a second, because you also have the baseball bat. Same thing. Nicely molded, there's some wooden detail in there, but it does have a peg for this boosh, boosh, boosh. Just peg in there so you can boosh with your Harley Quinn. It is on a ball pack, so you can rotate it around whichever way you like, which is pretty cool. Probably gonna use that. And then you got rollerblades, different feet, which also are nicely painted. Got some nice metallic under there. Love the work on it. Black on it is a little bit sloppy in some parts, but once again, it's small details, so I'm not too iffy about it. Then for your hands, you got two peace sign hands and two holding hands for the hammer and the baseball bat, and then these like pointy fingers. One pointy finger and one thumbs up hand, just for each side. And there you go. Also, here's the piece to rotate the eyes around if you care about that stuff. Whee! And it's gonna bring me to the final thoughts for this Harley Quinn figure, and this one's pretty simple. I'm a fan of the figure itself. I like the design, I like the articulation, and the accessories are really cool. The only gripe I have with it really is the price point, because this figure costs around, well, it's $89.99 on Big Bad Toy Store. So depending on where you live, you have to add shipping and whatnot. So it can change between like 80, 90, even could go up to 100. And at that price, kind of have a little bit of trouble for it. So, I mean, in the end, I do recommend this one if you're a Harley Quinn fan, if you're looking for a well-articulated Harley Quinn figure, or if you just like this design. Like I'm saying, the figure is solid, but it really depends on how much it's worth to you personally. If you're a big Harley Quinn fan, then it is. If you're not, then I think you can skip this one. So, that's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like, and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Harley Quinn wants. Like a better price pudding. Or like a Joker. They should really do Joker now.